Greetings, Lux lovers. Welcome back. I'm here to help you live your best Lux life. And if you like tips on how to purchase luxury wisely, then please consider subscribing and stay a while. Today I'm going to share my thoughts on our recent trip to Turks and Caicos we took for our 10-year wedding anniversary. And I hope others can benefit from this review in case you're thinking of going to the same resort that we chose. I'll also share some of my fine jewelry and Rolex watch try-ons while I was in town. And I'll do a little unboxing of a fine jewelry piece that I brought home. So let's begin. First, I'll go over our hotel information. We stayed at the Beaches Resort in Turks and Caicos for 5 nights. And this is an all-inclusive resort chain owned by the company Sandals. The type of room we had was the Italian concierge family suite with the attached kids room. And I'll just be very honest, and I'll start off by saying that this was not a luxury resort. It was very average for an all-inclusive resort, and that's great when you have 2 little kids, 5 and under, like we do. But I did want to set that expectation in case you're looking for like a truly high-end vacation. I'll go over some of the pros and cons. One of the pros was that it's extremely clean. We barely saw any bugs. There was a lot of variety there. And the campus is actually pretty huge. It's comprised of like different themed villages. Like there's the Italian village that we stayed in, the French village, Key West, which had more condo type accommodations. There was a French village and also a Caribbean village. So there were a lot of different parts, tons of pools and different restaurants as well as a lot of water activities. There was a straight up water park in there with a lot of great splash pads, splash areas, tons of water slides for the kids. They do give you double room service per day, so that's a great benefit. However, we just happened to be in the room every time they wanted to come in. So we would actually just kind of hand them over our old towels and take new towels. We didn't get a ton of the turn down service just because of timing of naps or timing of dinner and bedtime routines. I really enjoyed things like the swim up bar in the pools, and my son also really enjoyed going up to these swim up bars with me. It was a pretty funny like mother-son experience. But we would get the virgin strawberry daiquiris and we call them his strawberry smoothies. So I would literally just be sitting at one of these in the pool bar tables while my son swam around, made some friends in the pool, and I would just be drinking these virgin daiquiris like all day watching him. And there were a lot of families. So in a good way, we fit right in because there were strollers, there were kids activities, and just people playing around in the pool. But if you happen to not be traveling with children, that's fine because there were more quieter pools available. In terms of the cons, this is more just expectation setting, but it wasn't high service. For that, you could go down the street to the Ritz. There were some service hiccups here and there, like we would put in an order for food for takeout and they would say come back in 45 minutes and then like our order was just magically gone. So that wasn't great, but there was kind of a Jersey Shore type atmosphere where I think there's a lot of destination weddings. So you will get a mix of people there totally for child-free fun and then people there with kids. So that's just another consideration. But overall, I think if we had to do it over again, I would look into the offering that had the butler service and the types of rooms that had really a full kitchen and a dining room table where we could then order food into our room and just like set it up for the kids. Because I feel like having to go out for food all the time was a little tough without easy access to grocery stores and driving and like rental cars, for example. To follow up on my prior video about what I packed, I just wanted to talk about really what the vacation heroes were. So one thing I didn't mention that I did want to show was this Tumi wallet. I had one like this for years and years. It wasn't Tumi, but it finally broke down. But I actually really appreciate this in case you are also looking for a travel solution. This to me was a hero in the airport where if you just unzip it, it's very secure. So it holds a stack of 4 passports. It holds some documents, cards, boarding passes if you need it, and it zips around so that you can keep all of your family documents nice and safe. You could put some change or whatever into the back with the button closure, and this definitely is a key essential when we're in the airport trying to get through security. Some other heroes were the dress bathing suits that I purchased. This was actually great because I could just put that bathing suit on and even walk around without even like a towel around my waist because it just looked like I was wearing a nice dress. I did bring my Nageti bag, which I really enjoyed, but honestly, I used mostly the pouch within as a clutch at night. My Coach Tech wallet was totally used every day, and I was very careless with that, so it was really nice having this wallet that fit my phone and fit the room key that I can just throw into a bag. So that was a smash hit. And also the Aloha tote that I talked about, I use every day at the pool. It was paper thin, dried very quickly, and it was the perfect size to just put in a bunch of towels and lay it out on a chair and not be worried about it. And for the evenings, my Lizzie Fortunato pearl earrings and also my Calypso necklace, smash hit. I actually felt this was extremely festive, and I think I got a lot of looks by people looking at my jewelry and really enjoying it. I also brought my wrap scarf, which was created by Michelle Wong. This was a last minute thing that I threw into my bag the day we were leaving because I thought to myself I just needed a scarf in case I got cold on the plane, but I actually used this as a wrap at night for my more formal dinners. And it was great because it didn't wrinkle at all. It was a beautiful color, very understated with the pattern, and it just felt really nice even in the warm air. So that was a great pick because I also didn't want to bring my Hermes shawls. Also, my Chanel shell earrings were a smash hit. Even though I only wore them one night, they were so perfect. They also got a lot of looks and a lot of compliments, and I'm so happy that I added them to my collection because I feel like any kind of tropical or warm or even seaside vacation, I will be busting these out because I love them so much and they brought me so much happiness. One thing I'll think about for my next trip, wherever it is that's tropical, is I do want to up my shoe game. I only brought like one pair of black sandals, and that wasn't the greatest look for all of my different outfits. Also, while we were on the resort, we purchased a retie the knot ceremony, which was for Vow Renewal. Like I said, this was for our 10-year anniversary, and it was really nice. And they had an officiant come and do the vows for us and remarry us in Turks and Caicos, which was great. And then afterwards, we just walked to a little gazebo where they had set out a really nice spread. They had a cake for us to cut. We did hire on an extra photographer so we could get a package of 30 pictures, but I thought that was really nice. That retie the knot ceremony was a lot of fun for us. In terms of my shopping tips for Turks and Caicos, I didn't do an extensive shop around. However, we did go to a nice area called Grace Bay, and it's my understanding that a lot of the higher end shops are there. It's also near where the Ritz is on that island. I went to a few jewelry stores. One was called Royal Jewels, and to be honest, that one was a bit tired looking, but they did have Bulgari watches there, so I was able to try some on. They also had the brand Messica and some other high-end watch brands. However, the other jewelry store was called Jay's. This, I think, was a more well-known store. I did pick up a nice fine jewelry item from Jay's, so I'll open it up here and show you guys. Jay's also is a distribution point for Rolex and also David Yurman, and I think some other jewelry brands, and also Gucci fine jewelry, I think. But they also have their own fine jewelry items as well. So we'll open it up here. And we have this simple box, and it is a pair of diamond and gold earrings. So hopefully you can see this. These were really cool. I did kind of a once over of the store, and these ones caught my eye. And I'll take these out. You can see that it's kind of like these almost ear cuff effect where one of the parts of the cuff is solid gold and the other two are pave diamonds. And it's the same in the mirror image on this side. We have the solid gold and we have the pave diamonds. And what I liked about these, and I'll take one out and show you. And I'll also post some pictures so that you can see what they look like on my ear. When it's on the ear, it's cool because it almost looks like you have 3 hoops on in one. And I just thought they were very edgy. and very pretty. These really had a nice shine to them. So this was really it for me. Obviously there's no like Hermes in Turks and Caicos. This was the one purchase that I made really. Just some nice fine jewelry earrings that were a bit festive for me. And then we, took a taxi back to the hotel and then just had fun the rest of the days. And now I'm so excited to finally share an unboxing of our 10-year anniversary upgrade rings. Yes, as you saw, I finally revealed my anniversary upgrade ring, and here you can finally see the beautiful ring set now. I will do a more dedicated video talking about this ring versus my original engagement ring, plus our 5-year anniversary band and my original wedding ring. But I am thrilled to have this. This is a natural cushion cut center stone with the eternity band of round diamonds, also set with my original 5-year anniversary band. I am so thrilled with how this turned out. I'll do a whole video about the process, working with London Jewelers on creating this, and also how I now have a modular set that I can use to play with based on the mood of the day. But I'm so glad you guys were so patient. Thank you for your patience. I just absolutely love this new ring. It is set in platinum with double claw prongs around each of the corners. So here's the ring alone. And you can see the eternity on the inside. So I hope you found value in this video. I'm so happy to share back our findings and our experience in Turks and Caicos. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to go down the rabbit hole that is my video playlist, and I'll put it here. Please like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!